Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Benton for Benton versus Potosi Volleyball here tonight. The JV match is about 6.5 minutes away from starting, or 7.5. I never remember. Do they have 7-minute warm-ups or 6-minute warm-ups? I can't ever remember, to tell you the truth. But either way, Benton's warm-ups are about to finish on the main court, and then Potosi's going to get out there for theirs, and then we'll be underway. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Benton State Bank, Kern Plumbing and Heating, and Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness. We'll have more information on those brands later in the evening. Tonight is also homecoming. Tomorrow's homecoming, but this week is homecoming. And we have our pep rally following the varsity match here tonight. If you're hoping to watch the pep rally and you are out there, you're going to have to come down to Alma Street and join us in the gym, because I am not live streaming that. That is in person only, for many reasons, but either way, you've got to come here. 7 minutes, by the way. So, welcome again. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy the stream tonight. Let everybody know you're watching. Share it for us. Don't forget to throw us a like on YouTube while you're out there. And if you could, please give me a subscription. I get paid in subs. It'd be sweet if I actually got paid with like subs from like Subway or something, but either way. Oh, that's the same song. So again, welcome again, and I'm going to mute the mic here for a little bit while Potosi warms up, and we'll be back closer to game time.
A new home for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
And we're ready to get it started here in Benton. First up, the JV match. Again, tonight's first set is going to be sponsored by Benton State Bank. I'll read more about them a little later in the set. Thanks again for tuning in. If you are joining us on Facebook or YouTube, we do recommend YouTube. So if you're on Facebook, head over to youtube.com/Benton Zephyrs. But sometimes Facebook's just more convenient, so that's fine as well. Tonight's officials are going to be Trevor Nichols and Jeff Bellinzer. A couple guys that referee a lot of sports, officiate a lot of sports. Volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball. We need more people like them, people that are able to officiate, willing to officiate. So if you're interested, head over to wiawi.org and figure out how to become an official. Underway here. I think it looks like Potosi's going to be first to serve. If you're joining us from Potosi, I'll give you my little rap. The Benton people know it already. I am not a volleyball guy. I don't know a lot of the rules. I try my best. Sometimes there's something that happens that confuses me. Also, it takes me a long time to learn names. So by the end of the JV game, I will know some of the girls' names for Potosi. I'll try my best. Here we go. And it's hard to see numbers a little bit here, too. This is 21 on the serve for Potosi. That's Addie Nebergall. That's a name to start with. Is it Nebergall? Sir? Is it Nebergall? How do you say that name? Nebergall? I'm asking people here in Potosi. Potosi's going to get that first one. That's all right. I'll go with Nebergall. There's Addie again. We'll call her Addie. There you go. That works too. That's Sydney Mowry on the bump back, but it's going to hit the net. No good. Potosi gets a second point. Why did that service arrow not switch? Oh, my scoreboard's not working. What? We're off to a flying start. Let's reset this bad boy. Refresh. Oh, there we go. See how I fixed that? That's called troubleshooting, people. Would have killed a lesser man. We're home tomorrow. This is still Nebergall on the serve, by the way. We're home tomorrow for Potosi Cassville football versus the Benton Scales Mound Shullsburg Knights. That game is being held in Swift Park here in Benton. It is Benton's homecoming. That game will start at 7 p.m., so our live stream will be here on youtube.com/Benton Zephyrs or facebook.com/Benton Zephyrs. And it will start close to 7. We don't start those too early. We got a lot of stuff to test out before we start a stream, all that good stuff. So we will start that close to 7. 4-0 here. Nebergall still in the serve. That's Vosberg to Groom to Richardson. Puts it over. Got it. Point to Benton. Service arrow to Benton. I didn't put up my crowd noise either, did I? Shoot. Gosh darn. That's Staluka on the serve. Is that an ace? That's an ace, isn't it? There we go. 4-2. Potosi leads. Reese Staluka on the serve. So right now the only Potosi girl's name who I know is Nebergall because she's the only one that's there. Okay, 16. Who's 16? That's Hope Haas. Hope Haas. That's Mowry with the bump over. Number 1 for Potosi, Courtney Jepperson. Nice dig. Oh, that was Staluka or Groom. I think it was Staluka. Here goes Vosberg with the spike. Got it. 4-3, Potosi leads. Staluka still on the serve for Benton. I'm doing one camera tonight as of right now. Famous last words because I have zero faith in these iPads that I use. But I usually have 2 cameras set up. And after reviewing the stream the other night, I kind of thought that hit's going to go out of bounds. Service goes back to Potosi. I kind of thought about just trying one camera for volleyball. We only use one for football, too, to be fair. I mean, we have 2 just in case it's a wide shot, but whatever. But you don't need all the tech specs. But Vosberg with the spike. Back row. What number? Oh, it's Nebergall. That ball off Staluka's hands, out of bounds. Potosi gets the point. They lead 6-3 here in the first set of JV. Who's this serving? 23. Miranda Keeler on the serve for Potosi. Serves over. Nice serve. Dig out by Mowry. Richardson knocks it over. And that's Nebergall that hits it into the net. Point to Benton and service arrow to Benton. I'm not super good on switching that service arrow, but we'll see how I do tonight. This is Caitlin Richardson serving. That one's going to be low and into the net, so back to Potosi it goes. Looks like number 10 is going to check in for number 1, so that's Nova White checking in for Courtney Jepperson. And who's serving? 16, is that Hope Haas? Yep. Richardson bumps that one over. Who hit that to the back there? That was number 28. Delaney McKillop with a nice shot there. Potosi leads 8-4. This is Haas again on the serve. Dug out by Staluka, hit over by Mowry. Nice dig there, huh? Let's give it to her. Vosberg spikes it over. Haas gets it to Nebergall. We got a violation of some sort. Not sure what it is. Again, don't know the rules. I should really learn that one because that one seems to get called a lot. Vosberg on the serve for Ben. She's usually a pretty good server. Famous last words before I jinx her. Nope, she got it over. Nice dig there, though. Who was that? 23. Miranda Keeler with the nice dig, but Potosi's going to hit that one out. And Benton gets the point. Potosi leading 8-6 here in the first set. Again, while you're out there, don't forget to give us a like or subscribe on, or like and subscribe on YouTube. That serve by Vosberg's out. So Potosi gets the point. Potosi gets the arrow. Got a couple surprises in the works for tomorrow for the football game, for the stream. So if you're not joining us, tune in. Steluka with the dig there to Groom to Vosberg. Tips it over. Nebergall to 28. Is that Keeler? Nope, McKillop. Number 5 is checking out. So that is Maddie Weber. And 4, Serena Flores checking in for Potosi. This is Sydney Mowry on the serve. Wait, what happened here? I missed something. It is 7-9, and it is Benton serve. What did I miss? Oh, yeah, they hit that in the net, didn't I? My bad. And Potosi gets it back just like that. Should have just left the arrow. A. This is McKillop. Yep, Delaney McKillop on the serve for Potosi. Serves over. Good serve. Richardson hits that one up into the ceiling. Vosberg's able to corral it. Mowry's got to hit it over, and she does not. Close, though. Point to Potosi, 11-7. Point to Potosi. I need to put my pop filter on, eh? Can I do that here? Let's find out. All right, there we go, and I don't know what happened here, so we got a 12-7 lead for Potosi, and this is McKillop still serving. Sorry, I was working on something. McKillop's serve is over. She's got a pretty good serve. Mowry bumps that one to Vosberg, to Reese DeLuca, who sets that one over. Nice dig there by McKillop, and they get the point. 13-7. Benton's JV coach, Sarah Santiago, and, well, it says, let's see, assistant coaches and varsity coach for, varsity assistant, I should say, for Potosi. So I'm going to say that this is probably either Justice Udelhoven or Brittany Horner, who's the JV coach for Potosi. But the varsity assistant is Amy Haas as well, so if that's her. Benton got a point there, and this is Cummins on the serve. Serves over. Nice serve. Dug out by Haas. Yeah. That one was in. Nope. Point to Potosi. Boy, I'm struggling already. Here we go. Going to be a long night at this rate. Who's this serving? This is Nebergall again. A violation on Benton, some sort. The guy that knew the rules would tell you what it was. Oh, I give the point to the wrong team. Wow. I shouldn't be that rusty. We just did this Tuesday. Nebergall's going to serve. Oh, wait. Did we not get a point there? Wait a second. I don't know what happened here. I'm going to take the scoreboard back to 14-8 until we get things sorted out here. We got a couple subs. 10. That's Nova White checking out and Courtney Jefferson checking in, number 1. And it's going to be Benton serve. They got a point somewhere in there. And it's going to be Groom on the serve. A little delay here. Layla Groom on the serve. Nice serve to that back row. Jefferson gets it. And, into the net. Almost got that one over. 14-10, Potosi leading here in the first set of JV. First team to get to 15 gets us to an ad read. Groom again on the serve. That serve is right there. Ace. Groom again. She likes to hit it to that back row, right to the back row. That one's going to be a little long. Yep. Kind of saw that one coming. All righty, here we go. Let's get an ad read in. And then they'll call a timeout as soon as I'm done, just so you guys are aware that's how it seems to work. All right, tonight's first set is sponsored by Benton State Bank. With over 125 years of experience serving their customers' needs, Benton State Bank, along with their branches Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank, have built a reputation of putting customer and community first. With an easy-to-use online portal, easily accessible on all devices and mobile depositing, you can bank from anywhere, anytime. Benton State Bank, putting community first. Find out more by visiting bentonbank.com or calling 608-759-3600. That's bentonbank.com or 608-759-3600. Thank you to Benton State Bank for sponsoring tonight's first half. And wouldn't you know it, they took a timeout. That is how it seems to go all the time. Let's update the score here. It's 13-15, and it's Benton serve. Again, tomorrow, if you're in Benton, well, tonight we have the pep rally after the varsity game, and we're not live streaming that. And then tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we have that parade down Main Street. And then the football game starts at 7. There is actually a tailgate prior to the football game down in Swift Park. It is being put on by the sophomores, and it is their sophomore class fundraiser. So come on down to that and get some good food, play some bean bags. There's a raffle or something. I don't know. But there's all kinds of things to do. So come on down. Nice. That's Steluka on the serve. Blah, 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 blah. Nebergall spikes that one. Dug out by Steluka. Richardson taps it over. Nice play. They trail by 1 now. 15-14. Potosi leading here in the first set. Oh, let's see who's in the crowd. Bob Peart's here. Sorry, I do this sometimes. I talk to myself too. That's Steluka still on the serve. That is Haas tipping it over, but they're going to say she lifted that one. So that ties us up at 15-15. And Steluka still has the serve. Serves over, and that's Nebergall puts it over. Reese gets that one again. Mowry bumps it over. Nice dig there, whoever that was. That's number 1, so that's Courtney Jefferson with that dig, and Benton's not able to return it. Potosi takes back the lead, 16-15. We got a little rotation confusion here, I think, for Potosi's JV. I'm not sure. They seem to have it ironed out. Nope, never mind, they're still working on it. That is Nebergall with the serve. That was a rocket. Vosberg's able to get it over after a nice save by Cummins and Groom. Point to Benton. Service arrow, I never switched, so it stays on Benton. How am I so bad at switching that service arrow? This is Caitlin Richardson on the serve. She just gets it over the net. This is Nebergall with the spike. Out. Point to Benton. So Benton takes the lead. That might be their first lead of the game, of the set, whatever you want to call it. And this is Richardson again on the serve. Good serve over, and that's going to be an ace. 18-16 here in Benton, first set. That one's out, though. So Potosi gets the ball back. And a point. And we got a sub. That is number 10, Nova White, checking in for Jefferson. That's a fun name to say, Jefferson. That's Nova White on the serve. No, that's not Nova White. Nova White just checked out. No. Yeah, 16's not. Or Hope Haas, sorry. 18-18, that's an ace. Haas again on the serve. Told you I'm bad at names, people. That one's another ace. We'll give her one. You get 2 in a row there, you get one for sure. 19-18. Potosi takes the lead back. Richardson's able to return that one. Returned right back over. That was Nebergall in the return, 2018. Haas still on the serve. Vosberg digs that one out. Groom puts it over, and Potosi gets it over the net somehow. That's Mowry, and they're going to call her for a lift. 21-18. That point goes to, I missed it. I was looking at something else here. We got something. Point went to Benton. Serve goes to Benton. Just wondering. Sorry, I'm looking for something else here, trying to see if we can. There's something else going on. Nothing big, just looking around here. Vosberg's on the serve for Benton. That is Benton's point, 21-21. We're tied here in the first set. Nebergall hits that one. It's going to go out of bounds. So Benton takes the lead back, 22-21, and Potosi's going to call timeout. We'll be right back.
On Thursday, September 29th, the Benton Zephyr volleyball team takes on the Schulzberg Miners. Every year, the Benton volleyball team hosts an annual fight night where they raise money for someone in need. This year, we are raising money for a local Benton resident who has been courageously battling cancer. There will be raffle prizes of 50-50 and other ways to donate available that night, so come on down to Benton High School for an awesome night of fundraising, community building, and some great volleyball. That's Thursday, September 29th. Be there!
And we're back. Vosberg serves that one over. If you'd like to order a shirt for fight night, you can do so by coming in and filling out a form. Those are due by tomorrow at 3 p.m. That's Friday at 3 p.m. Or you can scan that QR code down in the bottom right corner with your phone's camera app, and the link should pop up to order it online. Those orders can go until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So please think about ordering a shirt and supporting Miss Gore and our fight night that's coming up here on the 29th. That shot into the net, so it's going to go to Potosi. Service arrow back to Potosi. 23-22. Benton leading, though. And this is number 4, Serena Flores serving. That's a nice serve. To Cummins in the back row. Vosberg puts it back over. 21, Nebergall hits it, dug out by Richardson. Flores bumps to 28. Who's 28 again? McKillop. And that one's off the fingertips of Mowry, so it's going to be tied up at 23-23. This is Flores still on the serve, tied up here in the first set. Dug out by Stoluka. Nice dig. She's had a couple of those already, and that one's going to be a lift, and it's going to go to Potosi, and they are at set point, 24-23. Flores has it. That's a good serve again to Cummins, to Vosberg, to Groom. Got it. That one's going to be good. So we're tied up at 24-24, so this one's going extra points. Got to win by 2. This is Mowry on the serve for Benton, and they're going to say she screwed something up. I don't know what she did. I don't know what it was. Not a volleyball guy. Told you a couple times. Refs are clarifying it. So we got set point again here for Potosi, and this is McKillop. Delaney McKillop with the point, or with the serve. McKillop's serve is over. Bump by Richardson to Vosberg, who knocks it over the net. Flores to 23 Keeler. That point's going to Benton, so we've got another lift here. So 25-25, we're going to at least 27 here in the first set. I don't know if there's a limit on JV matches. Sometimes they say 30. I don't know. This is Cummins. Ooh, that one hits McKillop square. So Benton's at set point now, and Cummins is serving. Oh, and switch the service arrow, you idiot. There we go. Oh, Cummins is known to do that. She has a rocket serve, but sometimes she almost takes off a teammate's head. So it's give a little, take a little, you know. Risk reward, I guess, is what I was looking for. I don't know. Sometimes I just talk. This is Courtney Jefferson on the serve. Cummins gets that one. Vosberg to Groom, sets it over. Flores to Haas. Out of bounds. Point to Benton. 27-26 here in the first set. Groom on the serve. It's a good serve, high serve. Oh, a little miscommunication by Potosi, so that's going to give the set to Benton. Set goes to Benton, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. There's our QR code again. If you'd like to order a shirt for our volleyball fight night that's taking place on September 29th, it is Benton versus Shullsburg in volleyball, and we are raising money for a local Benton resident. You can buy a shirt. You can do it on a paper form at the school, but those are due by tomorrow, Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to order it online, though, you can take out your smartphone. Everybody's got them, right? Take out your smartphone, or put on the camera app and scan that little QR code, and a little link will pop up on your camera app. Click that, it'll take you right to the website. Or you can go to our school website, that's benton.k12.wi.us, and find the link there as well. Those orders can be placed until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Those shirts will be in before fight night. Again, that's September 29th. That night there will be raffles. 50-50. All the proceeds from the popcorn sales and soda sales, all that stuff goes to the person we're raising money for. So it's a great night to come out and support somebody. Hope to see you all there. Should be a good game. Shullsburg and Benton. Tomorrow night we have a football game here at Swift Park in Benton. It is the Benton Scales Mound Shullsburg Knights versus the Potosi Chieftans. That is 5 towns, 5 schools, 1 field. That's pretty cool, actually. Benton took the first set. It went to extra points. I think it was 28-26. They're going to have the ball to start. It is Reese DeLuca on the serve to start for Benton. Nevergall tips that one over, and Cummins hits it. DeLuca was ready for it, but... Oh, wrong point already. We're off to a rocket start here in the first. There we go. Potosi led most of that first set. Benton was able to come back, and then it was kind of just back and forth for a while. Cummins gets that one. That's a heck of a serve by I'll switch that service arrow while I'm at it. Groom gets that one. Richardson hits that one over, but it's out of bounds, so point to Potosi. That sounds terrible. Point to Potosi. 21. Where's my roster? I think that's Nebergall, isn't it? Yep, Nebergall. Yep. Gets that one. Steluka has it to Groom to Mowry, who tips it over. Nebergall again to 23. That's Jefferson? No, Keeler. Miranda Keeler. Gosh darn it. Point to Benton, or Potosi. Oh, my God. Let me take a break here. Let me take a breather. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. This is Nebergall to serve again. Steluka to Groom. Make myself laugh. Lame. Mowry hits that one into the net. Potosi starts off here 4-0. I don't know what you're typing to me, Botter, but it's not funny. Nebergall on the serve. Snapchat alert. I'm very professional. She says I'm struggling. Yeah, it's 120 degrees in this gym, and I've been at work since 7. Okay? Nebergall again. I'm arguing with somebody that doesn't have a microphone, and it makes it a lot easier. That is Haas, hits it over. Groom to Richardson. Out of bounds. Benton's going to need a timeout at some point here probably. 6-0 though. Not yet. Coach says play on. Who's excited for the World Cup? I am. Starts late November. Groom to Vosberg. Tips that one over. Potosi's going to. Oh, little nice hit over there by Vosberg. Found the opening. Got Potosi on their heels. So Benton gets the ball back finally. And it's going to be Richardson on the serve. She tends to float it right over the net or just into the net. And that time, of course, she hits it high into the back row. So go figure. Nebergall to Haas. That back row, Richardson to Groom to Vosberg. Nice dig there, but no good. Point to Benton. 6-2, Potosi leads. I should take the shirt thing off, huh? It's been on there blocking the view for a while. There you go. That's what I was talking about. Richardson with the ace. Point to Benton. Four, 6. Benton coming back here. That one just out of bounds. That was Keeler. Yep, Miranda Keeler hits that one out. So point to Benton. Now Benton's on a little run. Started out down 6-0. 6-5 now. Richardson gets that one, floats it just over. Haas gets it to Nebergall. Back to Haas. To Steluka on the Benton side. To Groom. Here comes Cummins. Going to be run into that net. No good. Point goes back to Potosi. Arrow goes back to Potosi. Tonight's second set, by the way, brought to us by Kern Plumbing and Heating. I'll have more on them in just a little bit. That is Keeler on the serves, by the way. Richardson sets that one over. Nebergall to McKillop. Steluka hits that one into the ceiling, and it's going to be dead ball going to Benton or to Potosi. Oh, my gosh. 8-5. The other night, we've had 3 home matches so far. This is our 4th one. And the first 2 were brutally warm in here. And then the other night was the day when it was like 60, so it was like perfect. And by the way, every match we've had so far in this gym has been 5 sets for varsity. I just want to say that. So those warm nights were pretty tough. And, yeah, not fun. Not fun for me or not fun for anybody sitting within about 20 feet of me because I was nasty. Potosi working it around here to Groom. Benton's got it now to Cummins. Over the net. Got it. Hits the net and drops. Point to Benton. Arrow back to Benton. 9-6. Vosberg on the serve. That's number 5. Maddie Weber set that one over or to McKillop. McKillop hit it over, and Benton's unable to return. So point goes back to Potosi, arrow back to Potosi. And it's going to be Haas on the serve. Haas with the serve. Steluka digs that one out to Vosberg to Groom. Nice spike, but it's going to be out of bounds. Almost got that back corner. 11-6 in the second set. Benton won the first set, but it was close. It went to extra points. First team to 15 gets us an ad read, and then they'll call a timeout after I'm almost done with it. Maury's going to lift that one, and it's going to go to Potosi 12-6. Or if we get a timeout first, we'll do an ad read too. Hope Haas still serving. Serves over. That's a good serve. Steluka bumps it. Vosberg, and here comes Cummins. Spikes it down. Nice dig out, but out of bounds. Benton gets the point and gets the arrow back. Maury on the serve now for Benton. So I was talking earlier, if you're not just joining us, that I only have one camera set up tonight for a reason. I wanted to just try a one-camera shoot tonight. Sometimes we do a two-camera. Nice save there by Potosi. Sometimes we do a two-camera shoot, but tonight we're going to just do one. So that does worry me for one reason. If that camera fails, I do not have a backup set up, but I do have a backup sitting right next to me. So it would only take me a couple minutes, and you'd still have audio. You just wouldn't have video. So I'd try my best to keep you up to date. It'd be like a radio broadcast for a little bit, but I'd be scrambling trying to get the camera back up. But that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Potosi's got the service arrow, by the way. 14-7. Potosi leading. This is number 5, Maddie Weber on the serves, by the way. Groom spikes that one, but into the net, so point to Potosi. Weber again on the serve. Richardson to Vosberg. Back over to Nebergall to number 10. Who's number 10? Nova White. Groom puts that one over to Keeler. What was let's see. Yeah, okay. Confusing me. Out of bounds. Going to Benton, 16-7. Benton's thinking about a timeout. Nope. Thought she was going to take one. She looked like she was about to call one. So, still Weber on the serve. There's a Weber and a Keeler on the floor, and as a Cuba City alum, that confuses me. So there's a lot of those there. Ace. And that's going to be a timeout for Benton. So we will be right back. What am I saying? Ad read time. Idiot. Tonight's second set is sponsored by Kern Plumbing and Heating, covering Southwest Wisconsin. Kern Plumbing and Heating specializes in plumbing, HVAC, septic, well, and backflow and soil testing. If you need service, call 608-744-2000 or visit kernplumbing.net. That number again is 608-744-2000 or Kern Plumbing, that's Kern plumbing.net. Thank you to Kern Plumbing and Heating for sponsoring tonight's first set. 608-744-2000 or kernplumbing.net. Ask for Barrett. Here we go. Benton coming out of timeout. Potosi's been on a little run here with Weber serving. They lead 17-7 here in the second set. That's an ace. 18-7. And Potosi did lead for most of that first set, and then Benton was able to crawl back at about 16 or 17 points. Weber again. Cummins to Vosberg to Steluka. It's that one on the net. That point to Potosi, they are at 20-7. Weber again on that serve. She's been serving for quite a while, and she's going to keep serving. That one's off Richardson, out of bounds, 21-7. We always play 3 sets pretty much anyways in JV, so it looks like we're going to have ourselves a rubber match in set 3. That one goes to 15, win by 2. Yep, boy, she is. All right, we got to give her an ace thing there, though. There we go, 22-7. She has been serving for an awfully long time. And I don't know that Benton's been returning too many of them over the net. So. There, Benton got that one, so may have jinxed that a little bit. I don't believe in that stuff, but hey, you never know. Here we go. Cummins up to serve for Benton. They get the arrow back. That button was stuck. I haven't pressed it in a while. Nice serve by Cummins. Flores to McKillop, 23. No, Keeler. Gosh darn it. Hits that one into the net, so point to Benton. Cummins again on the serve here in the second set. Nice serve to Haas, to Flores, to Nebergall. That one's out of bounds. Cummins did a good job of backing away from that one. She wanted to play it, and then she backed away. 22-10, and it's her serve. That one out of bounds, just a tad. Just a bit outside. This is number 23, Miranda Keeler on the serve. No, that's 28. Gosh darn it. Delaney McKillop on the serve. I'll learn some of these JV names before the varsity match starts, but then that's it. 23 is Keeler. This one's to Groom, spikes it over. Haas to Keeler, got it. So Potosi is at set point. That is McKillop on the serve for set point to Cummins. Vosberg to Richardson. Haas with the save. Flores, the Nebergall, got it. Potosi takes the second set. We're on to 3, and it's a good old-fashioned rubber match. First to 15, win by 2, wins the game or wins the match. So we will be right back. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, by the way, while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button for me. And also don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going to hit these next 2. Don't forget to go join us on Instagram at Benton Zephyrs. And also don't forget to, whatever this one does, I just like the graphic. So, alrighty. We'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, I'm going to do this one now so I don't lose my chance with the shorter set. Third set brought to you by Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness. Many people do not realize that chiropractic is much more than just a natural, drugless way to feel better. In fact, chiropractic is based on a scientific approach designed to help the body function as well as possible. Get ready, there's some big words coming up here. By correcting vertebral subluxations, chiropractic care enables the natural recuperative ability of the body to heal itself. Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness on Main Street of Benton provides many services and offers many products that can help improve your overall health. Formerly The Wellness Way, you can find Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook or call them at 608-759-6152. That's Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook or call them at 608-759-6152. We're in the rubber match here. Third set. Each team has won 1. First team to 15, win by 2 is going to be our winner tonight for JV. Up to serve first for Benton is Reese DeLuca. Where's my rosters? That delay before the game always kills me. I think we're about to start, and then we don't start for like 2 minutes. It always happens. Point to Benton. Oh, I got to switch that arrow. DeLuca gets first blood here in the First third set. That's Mowry to Richardson. Over to Potosi. That's Flores to Nebergall. Spikes it, but out of bounds. Not tipped, so point goes to Benton. That was a long volley. 2-0 here in the third set. Steluka again on the serve. It's a nice serve. Keeler gets down. McKillop gets that one. That's an ace. 28 is McKillop. Yeah, McKillop got that one. Steluka serves it again. This one to number 5. That's Weber. Another ace for Steluka. 4-0 here to start off the third set. Steluka hits that one. Another nice serve. That one dug out by Weber nicely to McKillop to Nebergall. No, that's not Nebergall. Who got that over? 23. She's had a couple nice hits there. Let me make sure I got the right. Miranda Keeler. That was out of bounds. 5-0. Potosi's thinking about one. Not yet. Nope. See Ron Kading down here working the table as always for Potosi. What a guy. He's just here for everything. Every time we host Potosi in anything, he's here. He's helping out. What a guy. Every town needs a Ron Kading. I've heard he was an okay baseball coach as well. That one into the net, and Potosi's going to take that timeout now. Benton leads 6-0. Steluka's still on the serve. We'll be right back.
On Thursday, September 29th, the Benton Zephyr volleyball team takes on the Shullsburg Miners. Every year, the Benton volleyball team hosts an annual fight night where they raise money for someone in need. This year, we are raising money for a local Benton resident who has been courageously battling cancer. There will be raffle prizes, a 50-50, and other ways to donate available that night. So come on down to Benton High School for an awesome night of fundraising, community building, and some great volleyball. That's Thursday, September 29th. Be there.
We're going back. Cut it off short. Point goes to Benton. Sorry, that ad takes a little longer, but it's worth it. Another ace by Steluka. She's got the serve. She's been serving since we started this set. And that one into the net. So Potosi gets the ball back. And it's going to be Nebergall up to serve. 7-1. Third set. That serve is up into the ceiling. Benton's going to wrangle it. Vosberg hits it over. Nebergall bumps to Flores to, who's that, number 10, Nova White. Vosberg tips that one over. Nice save by White there. Steluka to Groom into the net. That's up, not going to make it over. And Benton gets the point. 8-1, third set. And Richardson is up to serve for the Zephyrs. That is McKillop to Nebergall to White. Steluka with the dig. That was a nice dig. But point's going to go to Potosi. I shouldn't have played the graphic. I should have waited. Arrow goes back to Potosi. Who's coming in? That's Jefferson coming in for White. And who's this serving? I can't see the number. Can't see it. 23. That's Keeler. It's Keeler or Weber. I know that much. Here we go. That confuses me. 8-3. Keeler on the serve for Potosi. Serves over. It's going to be out of bounds. Both teams doing a good job of spotting those out of bounds this night. They have not played many of them. Vosberg is going to have the serve for Benton. She's a pretty good server for him, typically. That serve is long, but in. Richardson to Vosberg, who bumps it over. Nebergall to Weber. Play at the net there by Cummins. Jefferson to Flores, hits that one in the net. Point to Benton. 10-3 in the final set. Vosberg up to serve. Lou Langkamp in the house eating his pizza. He has not yet sent me a Photoshop of myself, so that's good. That point to Potosi. Benton unable to get it back over the net. He's too busy eating his pizza to Photoshop me behind the Sports Center table or whatever he wants to do tonight. Jefferson is up to serve. Richardson gets that one to Vosberg, who hits that one to the net. Here comes Potosi. It's 10-5. Sorry, it is 10-5. 10-5. Potosi's trailing. Richardson, Vosberg into the net again. That's like the exact same play 2 times in a row. 10-6. Jefferson on the serve for the Chieftains. Serves over, and that's out. Good decision there by the back row of Richardson and Steluka. And now it's going to be Mowry up to serve. 11-6 in the final set here for JV. Oh, nice save there. That was Nebergall laying out for that one. Mowry still on the serve here for the Zephyrs. Serves into the net, but no, it got over. Cummins is going to set it to Vosberg. That one's going to be spiked down, but nice save by Richardson, and that one's going to fall. I think that was a little miscommunication again there by Potosi. 13-6, Benton 2 points away from taking the match. Mowry on the serve. Flores sets that one over to Mowry, to Vosberg, to Keeler. Spiked in, but Mowry gets it. Steluka bumps it over. Nebergall to Keeler, out of bounds, and Benton all of a sudden is at set point and match point. Now I've got Nathan Botter sending me Snapchats. Nothing better to do with the Botter House than bother the PA guy or the live stream guy. Come on. That one's out of bounds. Benton takes the match. We will pause there, and we'll be back for the varsity match here in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to throw me a like and subscribe here while you're here. If I can get to 500 subs today on Facebook, that would make, or on YouTube, that would make my day. That one. I'm trying to find a song here. I've listened to all of them already, so get used to it. Oh, you know what? It's parents' night, so I'm going to turn the mics back up, turn the music down. Let Pat Nice, our PA person, take it away.
Players and coaches acknowledge and appreciate your time driving with me everywhere and attending games. But most of all, knowing you are in the stands cheering them of appreciation, wait on the floor until everyone has been announced, and then return to your seat. Thank you. We're going to start with our freshman players. Number 2, McKenna Heffley, daughter of Christy and Jason Heffley. Number 5, River Curtis, daughter of Amanda and Daniel Curtis. Number 11, Lindsay Lopez, daughter of Angie Gillen. Number 14, Vanessa Vosper, daughter of Dawn Vosper. Number 15, Melissa Polfer, daughter of Jessica and Tony Polfer. And number 18, Eliana Stokel, daughter of Samantha Stokel. Our sophomores, number 10, Sydney Mowry, daughter of Nick and Eric Mowry. Juniors, number 3, Uriah Jones, daughter of Gina and John Jones. Number 11, Elizabeth Ward, daughter of Susan and Kevin Ward. Number 12, Faith Santiago, daughter of Sarah and Ed Santiago. We have sophomore number 16, Ileana Fursta, and number 12, Jung-Young Lee, host parent, Lynn Montgomery. And number 20, Jenna Langenkamp, daughter of Maggie and Lou Langenkamp. And now for our seniors. We're going to start with number 3, Reese DeLuca, sophomore number 2, Hallie DeLuca, senior number 8, Zoe DeLuca, daughters of Angie and Sean DeLuca. We have sophomore number 8, Caitlin Richardson, and senior number 4, Anna Richardson, daughters of Jessica and Jeff Richardson. Freshman number 9, Layla Groom, sophomore number 7, Jasmine Cummins, and senior number 9, Jocelyn Cummins, daughters of Jamie and Tim Cummins and John Groom. And number 10, Kaylee Fawcett, daughter of Melissa and Ray Fawcett. Thanks again, parents, community, and coaches for all that you do. Let's go, Zephyrs!
All right, that's the end of Parents' Night. Thank you to the parents for always supporting their kids. We'll be back once the warm-ups for Varsity are getting closer to an end, so in about 16 or so minutes. We are just about 5 minutes away from the national anthem and the introductions of the players. So if you are here, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube and throw us a like while you're out there. We much appreciate it. 5 more minutes left until we get started. We've got a couple videos to play prior to the match, so we'll get those started here in just a bit. Tonight's first three sets, I should say, are brought to you by Benton State Bank, Kern Plumbing and Heating, and Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness. We'll have more on those later. Thanks again for tuning in tonight. Also share the video out there for us on social media so people can find us. JV match, Benton won 2-1. It was 1-1 going into the third set, old-fashioned rubber match. Benton was able to pull it out. Later here, we have Fight Night t-shirts. We're going to have a video on that here in just a second. But if you want to buy a t-shirt to support a Benton resident who is battling cancer, our annual volleyball Fight Night will be coming up here in a couple weeks, and it's versus Schulzberg. You can scan that code with the phone, with your phone's camera app, and it'll bring up a link for you to go buy a t-shirt online. Those orders are due by Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Tonight is the pep rally for our homecoming week. It follows the varsity match. We will not be live streaming that, so if you want to be here for the pep rally and you were hoping to watch it on your TV from the comfort of home, you are out of luck. Come on down to Alma Street and join us. Alrighty, we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
On Thursday, September 29th, the Benton Zephyr volleyball team takes on the Schulzberg Miners. Every year, the Benton volleyball team hosts an annual fight night where they raise money for someone in need. This year, we are raising money for a local Benton resident who has been courageously battling cancer. There will be raffle prizes of 50-50 and other ways to donate available that night, so come on down to Benton High School for an awesome night of fundraising, community building, and some great volleyball. That's Thursday, September 29th. Be there!
Again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's volleyball match. The Potosi Chieftans at the Benton Zephyrs. We are just over a minute and a half away from the national anthem. Then player introductions, and we're off. These two teams met once already at Potosi. Potosi won that varsity match 3-0. But since then, the Zephyrs have had a couple more matches. They took down Schulzberg 3-1. Then they battled River Ridge, lost in the 5th set 3-2. And then they also had a 5-set match the other night here against Belmont, where they won 3-2. The Potosi Chieftans went to Highland, where they lost 3-0. And they went to Cassville, they played Cassville, and they lost 3-0. And then they played River Ridge, where they also lost 3-0. So River Ridge looking to get back in that win column here tonight, or River Ridge, Potosi looking back to get back here in that win column here tonight. Again, I'm an amateur at this. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. We are just about to get underway, 20 seconds from the national anthem. The last couple nights, the Steluca sisters, a couple of our varsity players, have sung that national anthem. So I'm assuming they're going to sing it here again tonight. Maybe, maybe not. Watching to see if they walk up to that table. Yep, they are. So it looks like Hallie and Zoe Steluca. Hallie's a junior, Zoe's a senior. You'll hear their names a lot tonight in the varsity matchup. They're going to sing the national anthem.
Sing the national anthem.
That again was Hallie and Zoe Steluca. They'll be on the court a lot tonight. Now we're going to have Pat Nice, our PA person / scorekeeper tonight, do the player introductions.
Welcome to tonight's Six Rivers matchup between the visiting Potosi Chieftans and your Benton Zephyrs. Starting for the Chieftans at freshman Manhattan Muehlhoven. Junior number 5, Cassie Cooley. Freshman number 10, Lily Cooley. Senior number 17, Malia Weber. Senior number 22, Brooke Traver. And senior number 24, Emily Lieberman. The libero is a junior number 3, Wynn Seeger. The Chieftains are coached by Tammy Cooley and assisted by Amy Hall. And now for your next Zephyrs! It's the junior number 2, Hallie Steluca. Number 8, a senior, Zoe Steluca. Senior number 9, Joshua Cummins. Number 10, a senior, Haley Fawcett. Junior number 11, Alyssa Ward. Number 12, a junior, Dave Santiago. And our libero, a junior, number 20, Jenna Layton. The Zephyrs are coached by senior night.
Tonight's officials are Trevor Nichols, Jeff Fellenzer, and our line judges are Melissa Dressler and Stacy Casper. Fellenzer and Ingram, two pretty busy guys. They officiate many sports, many nights of the week. They do volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball. So if you're interested in becoming an official, head to WIA.org and learn more how you can help out become an official. There is a desperate need for them. We're ready to go here. Looks like the libero for Potosi, Quinn Siegert's going to check in. And the libero for Benton, Jenna Langkamp's going to check in. She's taking out Elizabeth Ward. Siegert's going to take out number 22, Brooke Traver. Potosi's coached by Tammy Cooley. And the Zephyrs are coached by Deidre Nice. Up first to serve for Potosi is number 24, Emily Bierman. We had a whistle there. Not sure what happened. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm not a volleyball guy. I try my best, but I do not know a lot of the rules. 24, Emily Bierman. It takes me a while to learn names. Zoe Steluka there on the bump to Hallie Steluka. Our national anthem singers to Santiago. Spikes that one, and it's down. Point to Benton, and now the service arrow is correct because I forgot to change it before. We're off to a rocket start here. Jocelyn Cummins is going to be up to serve for Benton. That serves a good one right over to 17, Malia Weber. Spiked down. Nice dig there by Fawcett. Steluka bumps that one over to Bierman. The numbers are hard to read on these Potosi uniforms, too. Zoe Steluka for the spike. Saved there by number 5, Cassie Cooley. A lot of Coolies on this team. Point goes to Potosi. Arrow goes to Potosi. Number 17, Malia Weber up to serve. Dug out by Langkamp to Hallie Steluka to Zoe Steluka. Spiked down into the net. Potosi's not going to be able to get it back. Point goes to Benton. Arrow goes back to Benton. Number 4 checks in. Caitlin Guinea. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And Ward checks back in for the Zephyrs. Potosi hitting this one up into the ceiling. We got low ceilings here in Benton. They get it over. Ward to Steluka. Spike down. Nice spike there by Zoe Steluka. Faith Santiago has the serve for the Zephyrs. Serves in. Nice serve there to the back row. Number 1 off her fingertips. Manhattan Udeholven. They're going to call a lift, I believe, on that one or something. I don't know. 4-2. Benton takes the lead or has the lead. Santiago again on the serve. Serves in. Nice serve. Back to Udeholven again. Oh, my gosh. Bierman. I should know her name by now. She's been all over the court already. Ward hits that one in the net. Point goes to Potosi. Arrow goes back to Potosi. 22 for Potosi checking in. That's Brooke Traver. And Langkamp checks back in, taking out Santiago for the Zephyrs. Serve by number 10. Lily Cooley goes into the net, and the libero, Siegert, comes back in. Oops, point to the wrong team. It is 5-3, Benton leading, and they have the serve, and it is Hallie Steluka on the serve. She gets the serve over. Nice dig there. I can't see the number there. Steluka hits that one back over, though, to Potosi. That's 24 to... Oh, nice dig, but no good. That was number 5 for Potosi. Cassie Cooley hitting that one over, getting the point and the arrow back. And she's going to serve. Cooley's serve is in and into the net. Point goes to Benton. 6-4. They lead here in the first. When these two teams met earlier at Potosi, it was a 3-0 match in favor of Potosi. Zoe Steluka on the serve now for Benton. Serves over. That one's going to roll off of the arms and up. The libero Bierman's able to get it back over to Zoe Steluka, to Hallie Steluka, to Kaylee Fawcett, spiking it down. Saved by Potosi. 22 tips that one over. 22, that's a Traver. Like Carumba. That one's a miscommunication by Potosi, and it drops 7-4. Benton, why am I switching the arrow? Good question. Zoe Steluka on the serve. So that's a good serve off of number 1, Manhattan Udeholven, out of bounds. That's an ace. 8-4. Steluka still on the serve. Serve to the back row there to Siegert, the libero. Nice dig there by Steluka. Kaylee Fawcett hits that one over. This is going to be 22. Traver into the net, but over. Steluka hits that one over again. Number 4, Caitlin Guinea. I got to figure out if I'm saying that right. Allie Steluka to Cummins. Puts that one down, but it's out of bounds. Yep. 5-8. Potosi takes it back.
Hey, is number 4, how do you say her last name?
Guiney. Spike down there by Cummins. Nice spike. It's 9-5. Guiney is how you pronounce that one. Langkamp on the serve for the Zephyrs. That's why I sit on the visitor side, so when it's a name I don't know, I can find out. Point goes to Potosi. I don't know what happened. No idea. Clueless. Absolutely clueless. This is going to be Siegert, the libero, on the serve. As Mark Siegert walks into the gym, athletic director and head football coach for Potosi Castle Chieftans. Great guy. Fawcett to Cummins. Holy cow, was that in bounds? Yeah, it was. That was a rocket. Let's see if we can watch that one again by Cummins. Here she comes. Down it goes. That was a shot. And it's going to be Kaylee Fawcett up on the serve, 10-6. Switch that arrow. That's number 10. Sets it over nicely. Saved by Steluka to Fawcett. They got to get this one over. Steluka puts it over. Number 24 is going to handle that one. Bierman to 17. Malia Weber. That one's another one. That one's in again. Holy cow, Jocelyn Cummins. 11-6. That's 2 killer spikes in a row by her. That one went out the gym, into the cafeteria, probably knocked over the popcorn. Zariah Jones checking in for Kaylee Fawcett. And Zariah is going to be serving for the Zephyrs. Serves in. It's going to be right to the back line. They play it. 24, Bierman puts that one over to Steluka, to Santiago. Sets it down nicely and in. 12-6, Benton leading. Zariah Jones still on the serve. Nice serve there by Jones. That's going to be a lift on number 5, Cassie Cooley. That's an ace for Zariah. And she's still got that serve. Zariah Jr. here in Benton. Nice serve again, dug out there. Nice dig by number 1, Manhattan Udelhoven, but it's into the net. And the Zephyrs take a 14-6 lead. Jones on the serve again. That's Siegert, the libero. Langkamp, the libero for the Zephyrs, to Cummins. Spikes down, no good. It's a block there, a nice block. That was a nice block by Potosi. I don't know who got it. 14-7 now. Potosi gets the arrow back, and who is it? It's number 24. That's Bierman on the serve. Kaylee Fawcett checks back in for Zariah Jones for the Zephyrs. Bierman serves. It's over to Zoe Steluka, to Hallie Steluka, to Cummins again. Spike down. Got it. That's a lot of spikes there for Jocelyn Cummins so far. She goes to the back row now to serve, though. I think they're going to want her in the front row as much as possible tonight, the way she's been playing. 8 checks in. That's Mara Vogelsberg checking in for Malia Weber for the Chieftains. Cummins on the serve. That's going to be a little long. Just a bit. Just a bit. She's in that spike mode, so she's got the muscles warmed up. Zariah Jones back in for Kaylee Fawcett. And number 4 back to serve Caitlin Guiney. That one's into the net, no good. Point goes to Benton, arrow goes to Benton. It was already on Benton. I have not been good at the arrow tonight. Langkamp out, Ward in for the Zephyrs, and Santiago back to serve. Santiago puts it out as well. Zephyrs a little long on their serve so far here. 16-9. Zephyrs lead here in the first set. And it is number 10, Lily Cooley up to serve. Good serve. Ward plays that one to Steluka, who sets it over, but they're going to call a lift on her or something. I don't know what it was. Not a lift. Whatever the two-finger thing is. Daughter texted me, what's it mean when they hold up two fingers? 16-10. Cooley again on the serve. That one's out. Good call by Zariah Jones not to play that one. She was yelling it. 17-10. Siegert, the libero, checks back in. She takes out Lily Cooley. Allie Steluka on the serve for Benton. Siegert digs that one out. That's going to be a miscommunication by the Chieftains. Point to Benton. And there's that arrow on the wrong team again. Go figure. Allie Steluka on the serve. Zephyrs leading 18-10 here in the first set. Bump there by Bierman. Spike. I don't know what they call. I think a net violation or something. 18-11 now, and Potosi gets the arrow back, and it's number 5, Cassie Cooley. I can just say Cooley half the time and maybe be right. Guess that's why Tammy Cooley's coaching a couple kids on the team. And their dad, Gary, was the tech ed teacher here for a couple years. Nice guy. Oh, nice save by Cummins, but it's going to go back right to Benton. That thing almost hit the ceiling, but it did not. Steluka sets that one over. Got it. Nice play, Zoe Steluka. Saw the opening. Dropped it right in there, 19-11. Steluka's on the serve. That's Zoe Steluka. Jump serve there. Nice dig by number 4, Caitlin Guiney. Kaylee Fawcett hits that one into the mirror. Point to Potosi. Arrow goes back to Potosi. Got a sub for Potosi, 8. Mara Vogelsberg coming in for Caitlin Guiney. And number 1, Manhattan Udehoven up to serve. Lane Camp to Steluka to Ward. Spike down. Hits the ceiling hard. Point to Benton. We have low ceilings here in Benton. The lower gym. Switch the arrow, Kern. We have low ceilings here in Benton for the high school gym. The lower gym has higher ceilings. That's Lane Camp on the serve. I got a couple people texting me what the two-finger thing is. It's a double hit, I guess, which I kind of figured, but I guess I don't see it a double hit. I mean, I don't know the rules, so, again, I don't know. It would make sense that would be a double hit call, but all right, here we go. Win Siegert on the serve for Potosi. Let's switch that arrow before I forget. There we go. Fawcett spikes that one out of bounds. Point goes to Benton. One of those people that texted me what the two-hit thing was Sarah Munson, who, if you watched the pre-roll before the game, you saw that video showcasing our girls. Nice dig there. Point to Potosi, but the pictures and stuff that you saw in that player intro video were all from Sarah Munson and Sarah Munson Photography. Appreciate her letting us use those pictures. No problem. Cummins hits that one into the net. Here comes Potosi. 20-16, and Benton's going to take a timeout. So now's a good time for an ad read. I almost missed my opportunity there. Tonight's first set, sponsored by Benton State Bank. With over 125 years of experience serving their customers' needs, Benton State Bank, along with their branches, Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank, have built a reputation of putting customer and community first. With an easy-to-use online portal, easily accessible on all devices and mobile depositing, you can bank from anywhere, anytime. Benton State Bank, putting community first. Find out more by visiting bentonbank.com or calling 608-759-3600. That's bentonbank.com or 608-759-3600. Thank you to Benton State Bank for sponsoring tonight's first set. 20-16, Potosi coming back here, though. Siegert, the libero, on the serve for Potosi. She hits it to our libero, Jenna Lanecamp, and Benton's not going to be able to wrangle it. It's 2017 now. Benton's got to regroup. Siegert serves, bringing them back. Serve over to Lanecamp. to Steluka to Fawcett, who's going to set that one over. But number 1, Manhattan Udelhoven came up nice to save that one. Nice dig by Langkamp on that one. Santiago puts it over. That's number 24, Emily Bierman. Benton unable to return it. 20-18 now. Potosi roaring. Behind the serves of Wynn Siegert. That one just on the line. Yep, good call by the line judge down there. 20-19. Siegert again on the serve. Another good one. Steluka to Cummins for the spike. Got it. That one's going up into the crowd. Benton able to break that serve from Siegert finally. 21-19. Kaylee Fawcett back to serve for Benton. Serve is in. Almost long, but good. It was going to drop in for sure. So good save by Potosi. Langkamp to Steluka to Santiago. Was that tip? Nope, not a tip. I couldn't tell. I would make a terrible official / line judge. I would be bad at it. Langkamp to Steluka. We're going to have a battle at the net here. Santiago's able to save that one. Benton awfully close to that line. Cummins down with it. That one's going to fall. Good play by Cummins. She opted to not hammer that one down, and it seemed to work. 22-20. Zariah Jones checking in. And it looks like Cummins is going to serve. Serves in. That one's off the hands of Hallie Steluka, out of bounds. So we got a 1-point set here. Number 4 for Potosi, Caitlin Guiney checking in, taking out Mara Vogelsberg. Guiney's going to be serving. Zariah Jones gets that one to Steluka. I told you you'd hear their names a lot. It's always Steluka to Steluka. Cummins. That one hits the ceiling to Steluka to Santiago this time, proving me wrong. Udelhoven to Cooley. Steluka again to Steluka. Spike down. Nice save there by number 4, Guiney. That one's set to the back row. Saved by Langkamp to Steluka to Santiago, who's going to bump it over. Guiney to Bierman. Spike down. I couldn't see the number there. Benton gets it back over. Bierman sets. Cummins to Steluka to Santiago. Spiked just off her fingertips. Santiago resets. Steluka puts that one down. Potosi saves it. What a play by Potosi. Holy cow. That's the Hustle Award winner so far for the first set. Guiney on the serve. Why don't I switch the service arrow again, huh? Ay, caramba. Jones to Steluka over the net to Potosi. Number 10, Cooley, back over to Jones to Steluka. Down and out. Nice spike there. 23-22, great first set here in Benton. Faith Santiago up to serve for the Zephyrs. That block there, nice block by the sisters Steluka. And Benton is at set point, and Potosi's going to take a timeout. Let's watch that replay on that hustle play by the Chieftans. That was something. Heck of a play there by Potosi to save that one, but they are trailing 24-22 here in the first set. Benton at set point. Faith Santiago for the Zephyrs has it. Serves in, just rolls off of the net, and they're going to get it off of that. That is going to take the first set. So Benton takes the first one, 25-22. We will be back in just a couple of minutes.
On Thursday, September 29th, the Benton Zephyr volleyball team takes on the Shullsburg Miners. Every year, the Benton volleyball team hosts an annual fight night where they raise money for someone in need. This year, we are raising money for a local Benton resident who has been courageously battling cancer. There will be raffle prizes of 50-50 and other ways to donate available that night, so come on down to Benton High School for an awesome night of fundraising, community building, and some great volleyball. That's Thursday, September 29th. Be there.
Again, if you would like to order a shirt to support Fight Night, you can do so by taking out your smartphone, opening the camera app, and scanning that QR code that's on your screen right now. That'll take you to a website where you can order a shirt. That link will be open until Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Annual Fight Night, September 29th. Tonight's second set, typing it in right now. Brought to you by Kern Plumbing and Heating. We'll have more information on them just a little bit. Benton takes the first set, 25-22. Very back and forth match there to start. Both liberos in to start the second set. And Benton's got the serve, so it's Cummins. Cummins' serve is in to Siegert. Staluka to Staluka, spike down. That one's going to just hit the net, saved by Santiago. Cummins puts it over. That's number 5. I already forgot her name, and that one was out. That was out. Potosi didn't like it, but it was. Number 5, Cassie Cooley. I should just say Cooley. I'd probably be right. Cummins on the serve again. So when these two teams met earlier in the year at Potosi, it was 3-0 Potosi. So Benton's already improved upon that, so that's good. Number 17 for Potosi, Malia Weber puts that one over, and here comes Staluka back down. That one's out. So Potosi gets the arrow back, 1-1, and I can't see the number who's serving. Go ahead, get in front of me. Let's go, Pulfer. Don't trip any of my wires up. Couldn't see her. She ducked down. That one's blocked, and it's going to be dropped. Benton gets the point and the arrow back. Langkamp checks out. Ward back in. Santiago on the serve for the Zephyrs. Serves over. It's number 5, Cooley. Cooley put that one over. The other Cooley put that one over. And Benton is unable to return it, so it's 2-2. Arrow goes back to Potosi, and who's this serving? 17. That's Malia Weber. Weber's serve is over. Fawcett to Staluka, who puts it over on a set. Langkamp jumps and gets that one to Staluka, drops it. That one's out. Benton gets the point. And the arrow back. Moving back and forth. Be careful, don't trip my wires. People running in front of my wires. They have no idea how long it takes me to set this up. Hallie Staluka up to serve for the Zephyrs. That one just over. Nice dig there. Nice dig again by Langkamp. They can both share that graphic. And that's going to be a lift on Benton. 3-3. Potosi takes the arrow back. 22 checks in for Potosi. That's Brooke Travers. She takes out the libero, Siegert. That is Cooley on the serve. Langkamp to Staluka. Backs it to Staluka, and that one's going to be just a bit outside. And what did we call? We called something here. I don't know what we called. I don't know what that is. Definitely don't know what that one is. No idea. Point went to Benton, though. Stoluka Zoe on the serve. Zoe Stoluka. Number 8 for the Zephyrs. Jump serve in. Over. Nice serve. Saved by Bierman. That one's going to hit the ceiling, though. Point to Benton. 5-3. Benton leads here in the second set. Again, it is homecoming week here. We have our pep rally after this. So if you're planning on being here for that, I'm not live streaming it, so you're going to have to come down the road and get to Alma Street. That one lands out of bounds after hitting the top of the net. 6-3. Zoe Stoluka still on the serve. We are not live streaming that. We will be back tomorrow night for football versus Potosi Chieftans in the same place here on YouTube or Facebook. We prefer you watching you. That one by Cummins, spiked down. I saved that one. 7-3. Zoe Stoluka still on that serve. Cummins has been a spiking machine. I didn't give her a spike graphic. I'll do it. A little late on that. I was too busy hitting the replay button. Stoluka there lobs that one over. Udeholven plays the net there perfectly. Stoluka to Fawcett. Blocked at the net. Potosi recovers. That is, oh my gosh, 24. Why can't I remember your name? Bierman. Oh my gosh. Cummins decides not to spike that one. Potosi returns it to Stoluka, to Ward. Back to Siegert, to Bierman, to Udeholven. Sets that one down nicely. Potosi gets the arrow back after a while. 7-4, Benton leading. And number 5, Cooley on the serve. To Cummins, to Stoluka, to Fawcett. Spiked out of bounds. 7-5. Cooley still on the serve for the Chieftains. But again, that game tomorrow night, we'll start the live stream just a little bit before 7, not very early. Cummins on the spike there. That one's out. Line judge had that one called before it landed. But it was out. Oh, wrong point, wrong team. 7-6 now. Cooley on the serve again. Langkamp to Stoluka. Sets that one over to Cooley, to Udeholven, to 22. Who is that? That one they're going to say was in. Brooke Traver hit that one. Nice hit by Brooke. 7-7. Potosi ties it up. Cooley again on the serve. Serves over. Stoluka in the back row to her sister Stoluka. To Langkamp. A set fest. Bierman back over to Benton. Ward to Fawcett. Into the net. No good. Potosi takes the lead. (8-7) Potosi behind the serves of Cassie Cooley. Serves over to Cummins. To Stoluka. Backwards. Cummins has to bump it over, and it's going to be out of bounds, and Benton's going to take a timeout. 9-7. That would be a good time to tell you about our second set sponsor, Kern Plumbing and Heating. Tonight's second set sponsored by Kern Plumbing and Heating. Covering Southwest Wisconsin, Kern Plumbing and Heating specializes in plumbing, HVAC, septic, well, and backflow and soil testing. If you need service, call 608-744-2000 or visit kernplumbing.net. That's KERN plumbing.net. That number again, 608-744-2000 or kernplumbing.net. Thank you to Kern Plumbing and Heating for sponsoring tonight's first set. KERNplumbing.net, 608-744-2000. Ask for Barrett. Cassie Cooley's been on a run here for serving. She's still up. Potosi's leading in the second set. Benton won that first one. Zoe Stoluka with a spike down, and that one's going to go off of Siegert, and it hits the ceiling, takes an awkward bounce, and Benton gets the point. 8-9. They get that arrow back, and it's going to be Langkamp back to serve for the Zephyrs. Served over by Langkamp. That's Cooley to 22. Brooke Traver. Stoluka to Cummins, bumps it over. Back to Siegert, to Cooley, to Traver. Nope, to Bierman into the net. They're going to say that wasn't blocked, but there we go. Spike down by Cummins. She's had a couple of those. My spike, there it is. 9-9. Langkamp on the serve again. That one's a little long. 9-10. We got a sub coming in. That's number 17. Here's that spike by Cummins earlier. Malia Weber checking in. Oh, we're going to miss it. There it is. All right. Udelhoven on that serve, and it's going to be an ace. Off of the arms of Zoe Staluka. 11-9, Potosi leading. Manhattan Udelhoven on the serve. Fawcett to Staluka. That's a net play. And they're going to give that one to Benton. That was directly on top of the net. Point goes to Benton. Switch the arrow again. Kaylee Fawcett on the serve. That's a lift on Benton or Potosi. So it's 11-11. Fawcett back to serve again. Tied up here in the second set. Benton leading 1-0. Don't forget to head over to Instagram and follow us at Benton Zephyrs. We have a couple students running it right now on our story. McKenna Munson and Madison Lochner, 2 seniors here in Benton, wrote post while I'm live streaming here. And they did some stuff today, too, while they were doing some homecoming activities. That one was out. Yeah, the line judge had a clear line of sight on that one. 12-11. Fawcett still on the serve. Nice serve there to the back row. That is an ace all day. Kaylee Fawcett puts that one right to the back corner where nobody was ready for it. 13-11. Kaylee Fawcett's serve is in. Over. That's Cooley to Travers. Nice set over by her. Gets the arrow back to Potosi. 13-12. And she's going to check out number 10. Lily Cooley checks back in. And it is Siegert up to serve. Her serve is in. Back to Zoe Staluka. To Cummins. Sets that one over. Bierman, what do we got here? We got another double hit they're going to call, I guess. I guess that's what that is, they're telling me. 14-12. Arrow goes back to Benton, and it is going to be Cummins up to serve. Zariah Jones checking in for Kaylee Fawcett. Cummins on the serve, hits it into the net. 14-13, Benton leading. Serve goes back to Bierman for Potosi. Nice dig there by Zariah Jones. Spiked down by Staluka, but it's blocked. Benton's able to get it back over the net. No, and they get the point. Nice hustle play there. Arrow goes back to Benton. Langkamp checks out. Ward back in. Santiago up to serve for the Zephyrs. Her serve is in, and it is good. Udelhoven to Siegert to Cooley. Over the net and in. A lot of those net plays tonight between both teams, just setting it over. Santiago checks out. Langkamp back in. And it is number 17, Malia Weber up to serve for Potosi. Zoe Staluka to Hallie Staluka. She's calling for it back. Zoe gets it back and sets it into that back corner. It is in. Perfect placement on that one. Zoe called for that one all the way. Kaylee Fawcett checking back in for Zariah Jones and Hallie Staluka. Hallie Staluka checks or serving. Wow. It's one thing if I screw up the other team's names, but geez. Hallie Staluka to Fawcett. Blocked, but out of bounds. Benton 17-14 here in the second set. Moving it around. That one's out of bounds. Sorry, I was distracted doing something here on the computer. 18-14. Benton with the lead. Potosi's calling for a timeout. They get it. So we will be right back. I'm going to put that, let's do this one. There we go. We got a replay. We're back. Hallie Stalouk on the serve for the Zephyrs. They lead 18-14. That one spiked over. Thought we were still in the replay there for a second, so I was panicking. All right, that is Bierman to Cooley. Sets it over. Nice dig there by Hallie Stalouk. Kaylee Fawcett hits that one, though, and it's out of bounds, so the arrow goes back to the Chieftains. 18-15, and it's probably a Cooley serving, I had to guess. Can't see the number. Yeah, I think so. I think it's 10. Zoe Stalouk spikes that one. Got it. Point to Benton. Arrow back to Benton, and it looks like Zoe's going to go back to serve. Wild Bill Kelleher in the crowd tonight. The fans going wild when he walked into the gym. Cummins with the spike. Nice save there. Play at the net. Down it goes. Cummins wins that one, 20-15. Benton leading. Zoe Stalouk still on the serve. Stalouk's serve is over. Bierman gets it over to Travers. Fawcett to Stalouk. Zoe's going to set it over. Travers again to Bierman. To Cooley, to Zoe Stalouk, to Hallie Stalouk, to Fawcett. Sets that one over nicely. Number 1, Udelhoven gets it over for the Chieftains. Cummins up for the spike. Nope, she pulls back, sets it over. Travers for the spike. Lanecamp with the save. Stalouk, miscommunication. Ward steps over and gets it. That's Bierman. Nice spike there, but it's out of bounds. 21-15, Benton leading. Zoe Stalouk on the serve. That one into the net. Arrow goes back to Potosi, and it is number 5, Cassie Cooley up to serve. She went on a streak earlier, brought Potosi a ways ahead, actually. Lanecamp bounces that one off her arms and into her nose. Point goes to Potosi. That's an ace. Cooley up again to serve. Cummins to Stalouk, to Cummins. Nice block there. Fawcett gets that one to roll over the net somehow. Lanecamp to Stalouk, spikes that one, and it's out off of Potosi. Looks like Santiago's going to come back in for Ward, and Lancamp's going back to serve. 22-17 here in Benton. Lanecamp serve is good. It's over. Nice dig there, but they're going to call something on Potosi. I think it was a double hit again. 23-17. I really don't understand that rule, I guess. I don't know. I just don't spot it. I guess I don't know. I'm also not watching super close because I have a lot of things going on here. A battle at the net. That time, Potosi wins it. That was Bierman. Hallie Stalouk returns it. Here comes Travers with a spike, but it's into the net. No good. Point goes to Benton. They are at set point for set 2. They're leading 1-0. Lancamp's got the ball for the serve. Serves over. Siegert to Cooley. Lanecamp to Stalouk, to Cummins. Spike machine out. Good call. Service goes back to Potosi. And I can't see that number. Number 8 checks in. That's Mara Vogelsberg. And Udelhoven is back to serve for the Chieftains. Lanecamp gets that one. Stalouk to Stalouk. Travers to Cooley to Vogelsberg. Stalouk to Stalouk. To Fawcett. Out of bounds. Potosi's not out yet. 24-19. Udelhoven on the serve again. Serves in. Lanecamp to Stalouk. That one into the net from Santiago. 24-20. Udelhoven bringing them back here. She's got the serve for Potosi. Ball's in. Lanecamp with a nice dig. Got it over the net, and that's going to end it just like that. I probably missed that replay. We'll find out the hard way. We'll go check it out. Nope, I didn't miss it. Here it comes. We'll be back in just a little bit. Again, if you're liking the stream, don't forget to give us a like there on YouTube or Facebook for that matter. And while you're there, why don't you subscribe to us? You know you're going to be back tomorrow, Potosi Cassville people. Well, Potosi people. So you might as well like us tonight, so that way we're easier to find tomorrow. Benton takes the first two after being shut out in Potosi a couple weeks ago. However, the other night here, Benton was down 2-0 to Belmont and came back and won 3-2, so it's not over. And if you'd like to order a shirt for Fight Night coming up to support Liz Gore and her family who's battling cancer, you can scan that code in the bottom right of your screen with your phone's camera app. Once you put that QR code in the corner in the camera, a link will pop up. You can click the link, go to the website, and order until Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Potosi's got the serve to start. Let me get that scoreboard reset. I haven't done that yet. And put that back up. First point goes to Potosi, and I put it up for Benton. All right, man, I was rolling. I was doing well, doing my ad reads, all that good stuff. Tonight's third set, by the way, brought to us by Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness. This is Bierman on the serve for Potosi. I'm a little behind. I'm catching up. Steluka to Cummins. To Steluka right again. We're going to have another net battle here. Cummins to Steluka to Santiago. Spikes that one down to Siegert in the back row. Bierman to Cooley, I think. Maybe. Can't see the number. Yeah, that was Cooley. That one, they're going to call a lift. Yeah. 1-1 here in the third set. Again, tonight after the varsity match is our pep rally for homecoming week. We are not live streaming that, so if you want to be here for that, you better get here. Cummins on the serve. Travers spikes that one, but it's out, and it was. And now the arrow goes back to Benton, and it is Cummins on the serve. That one's out of bounds. Good play by Faith Santiago to back away from that one. It was close, but it was out. Cummins again, 3-1. Benton leading here in the third set. They're up 2-0. That one into the net. Cummins plays a high game of risk reward with those serves. She hits it pretty hard, but she doesn't hit it just right. It goes into the middle of that net. 17. Malia Weber up to serve for Potosi. Switch that arrow up. Steluka to Steluka, spike down, got it right into Siegert's arms and down into the floor it went. 4-2, Benton leading. We're going to have a substitution. Weber checking out. Caitlin Guiney checking back in. Santiago on the serve. Cummins with that one bumped. Steluka to Ward, got it. Down, nope, no good. Potosi's got it. That one met at the net, put down by Benton. Quick fact for you guys from a viewer of ours, Nathan Botter. George Jetson from the Jetsons is 2 months old today. So happy 2-month birthday to George. Santiago over to Steluka. That battle at the net won by Steluka. Got it. Is that a block? I don't know. I think so. 6-2, Benton leading. Let's switch that arrow finally. Santiago on the serve. That was Bierman to Cooley. Back over the net. That's going to roll off the fingers of Travers. 7-2, Benton leading now. Santiago still on the serve. Out. So Potosi gets that one back with the point. Cooley checks in for Travers. Santiago checks out. Langkamp back in for the Zephyrs. Benton's had their fair share of 5-set matches lately. Every home match we've had so far, all 3 of them have been 5 sets. That serve by Siegert does not make it to the net. 8-3, Benton. They took Highland to 5 sets and lost here. Then they played River Ridge to 5. They were actually up 2-1, and they ended up losing that one to River Ridge. Allie Steluka on the serve here. And then the other night they were able to come back from down 2-0 and beat the Belmont Braves. That was blocked, but it came back and went out of bounds, so the point goes to Benton. 9-3. Hallie Steluka on the serve. Serves over. Siegert to Cooley, kind of like the sister Steluka on our side. Cummins to Steluka to Fawcett. Met at the net, blocked by, I think, Cooley. Nice block. Arrow goes back to Potosi, and Cooley's got it, number 5, Cassie Cooley. That one. Can't draw him up any better than that. 9-5, Dolly Parton time. Cooley again on the serve. That's a rocket. Cummins gets it to Ward. Fawcett got it over. Now we got Cooley to Bierman. Spiked down and got it. Potosi going on a little run here. 9-6, Benton leading. Cooley on the serve. Bump by Cummins to Steluka. Nice save there. Potosi's got to get it over. Is it going to get over? It didn't. Oh, Ward went up and got it. I think Ward may have saved him there. Actually, I don't know that she didn't reach over there. Maybe not. Steluka got that one. Nice set down. They get the arrow back. And Zoe Steluka goes back to serve. Out of bounds. A little long on that serve. So 10-7. Benton leading. 17. Checks back in. Amalia Weber. She takes out Caitlin Guiney. And number 1, Udeholven with the serve. Good serve to Langkamp. She mishandles that one. It's going to be a lift going to Potosi. 10-8. Here in the third set. Benton leading 2-0. Udeholven again on the serve. That one just over the net. Cummins gets it to Steluka to Ward. Spike down. Nice save by Cooley. Fawcett puts that one over. Nice dig, though, by somebody on Potosi. Fawcett again. Blocked there. And they'll get that one, too. Give him the block. Why not? 10-9. Udeholven on the serve, bringing Potosi back. Langkamp to Steluka, who came running up from the back row. They're going to call a lift on her. 10-10, tied up here in Benton, third set. Coach Nice talking to her team. I'm not sure. I thought she was going to take a timeout for a second. Nope. Udeholven serves it. Langkamp gets it. Steluka to Steluka. Spike down. Siegert got that one. Spiked back over, though, and that one's going to hit the net from Bierman. Benton gets it back. 11-10. Santiago checks back in. Langkamp goes back to serve. Langkamp serve is over. That's Udeholven to Cooley to Bierman into the net. No good. Point goes to Benton. It is warm in this gym. Timeout from Potosi. So now's a good time to tell you that our third set tonight, sponsored by Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness. Many people do not realize that chiropractic is much more than just a natural, drugless way to feel better. In fact, chiropractic is based on a scientific approach designed to help the body function as well as possible. By correcting vertebral subluxations, chiropractic care enables the natural recuperative ability of the body to heal itself. Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness on Main Street of Benton provides many services and offers many products that can help improve your overall health. Formerly The Wellness Way, you can find Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook or call them at 608-759-6152. That's Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook or call them at 608-759-6152. Thanks again to Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness for sponsoring. Lane Camp on the serve. Coming out of the timeout. Steluka to Steluka. Into the net it goes. Point goes to Potosi. Arrow goes to Potosi. Cooley goes back to serve. This one's Lily Cooley. Libero, Siegert checks out. Travers back in for Potosi. Serves into the net. 13-11. And it is Fawcett going back to serve for the Zephyrs. Travers to 17. What's 17? Is that Weber? Yeah, Weber. Is that right? Yeah. Sorry. Travers to Fawcett to Langkamp. Nice save there. I'm all mixed up. Let me catch up here. Santiago with the spike. No good. Hits it in the net. They're going to say that somebody blocked that one. Travers hits that one. Jeez, this is just confusing. It's hard to watch. Hard to keep up. Travers spikes that one down. Fawcett to Steluka to Cummins. Sets that one down, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Nice effort by Cooley, but it's going to go into the stands. Fawcett up again to serve. Boy, I struggled on that one, didn't I? Well, Fawcett's serve is over. Cooley gets that one to Bierman, to Weber. Steluka to Cummins for the spike. Back to Siegert. To Cooley, to Weber. Holy cow. Just like everybody's touching the ball right now. Langkamp to Steluka. Udelholven to Cooley. This is ridiculous. I need music. This is like, get me. I need something to, let me just get a little bit unflustered here. All right. Catch myself. Point goes to Benton somehow. I need music just to focus for a second. Holy cow. I was like calling everybody's name there. I was getting confused. This is hard, people. Let me tell you. I'm not a professional. Fawcett on the serve. All right, I think I'm back. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm collected. That serve is good. 16-11. Benton leading here in the third set. They're up 2-0. Fawcett on the serve again. She's been serving for quite a while. Good serve to that back row. Udelholven to Travers. Cooley. That one hits the ceiling. Point to Potosi. And Bierman goes back to serve for the Chieftans. Nice serve to Fawcett. To Hallie Steluka. To Santiago at the net. It's going to get stuck there. 16-13. Potosi clawing back here. Bierman up to serve. Serves over. Out of bounds. Arrow goes back to Benton. Zariah Jones going to check in for Kaylee Fawcett. And Cummins up to serve. Travers spikes that one down, blocked by Steluka, but they got it back over. Zariah Jones saves that one, but Steluka hits it in the net. Point to Potosi. Arrow to Potosi. And Weber back to serve for the Chieftans. Down 3. Jones to Steluka. That one's at the net. Udelholven wins that one. Cummins to Steluka, sets it over. Bierman to Cooley, out of bounds. Not touched. 18-14. Number 4, Caitlin Guiney coming back in, taking out Weber. That serve by Santiago's over. Travers puts it over. Staluka gets it to her sister Hallie. Ward pushes it over, and it's off the fingertips of Siegert. Point to Benton. I got to switch that arrow again. Holy cow. Again, we're back tomorrow for Benton Scales Mount Shullsburg Knights football versus Potosi Chieftans here in Swift Park in Benton. Travers puts that one down, but they're going to, and they called a violation on Staluka anyway. She stepped on the line. Worse than Adam Sandler's character in Grown Ups. That was a terrible reference. That's the movie I put on when I need to do stuff. That way I know I ain't going to watch TV. Siegert's up to serve. I hate when I make myself laugh. It's not even funny. That was out. (20-15). Jones checks out. I don't know who went in for. Was it Ward? I don't remember, Fawcett or somebody. Staluka. It's that one. Bierman gets it to Udelhoven, to Cooley. Drops it down. Hallie Staluka digs it out. Nice dig there. And that one dropped in by Cooley. Well done there. 20-16. Benton leading. Number 5, Cassie Cooley up to serve. She's been a pretty good server for the Chieftains tonight. Serves over. That is a rocket. I called that one, didn't I? 20-17. Cooley again on the serve. That was a frozen rope of a serve. Cassie Cooley puts it in again to Cummins, to Staluka, to Fawcett. Met at the net. Fawcett again to Staluka, to Ward. Punches that one over. Cooley to Bierman. Ward gets that one. Nice save there, and it's going to drop. Benton gets the point. 21-17. They get the arrow back, and it is Zoe Staluka up to serve. Zoe is senior for Benton. Jump serve coming. It's in. Dug out by Siegert. Number 4, Guiney hits that one over. That one's out of bounds off of the fist of Hallie Staluka. So Potosi's going to get the arrow back. And 17, Weber checks back in, taking out Guiney. And Udelhoven back to serve for Chieftains. Serves in. Cummins to Staluka, to Ward, sets it over. Siegert to Cooley, to Weber. Cummins for the spike. Siegert's able to rally and get it. Josie drops that one down nicely. Fawcett punches it over. Nice dig there by Langkamp. Saves it for Benton. Here comes Bierman. She punches that one over. That was a punch for sure. Fawcett was able to extend and get it. Cummins meets that one at the net. 22-18, Benton leading. Santiago checks back in for Ward. And it is Langkamp back to serve for the Zephyrs. Serves over. Cummins to Fawcett to Santiago. Spike down. Potosi rallies at Bierman. No, that's not Bierman. That's Cooley. Cummins gets it back over. That's Cooley again. Bierman that time. That's going to be a lift on Langkamp. 22-19. And 22 for the Chieftains. Travers checks back in. And Cooley up to serve. Fawcett to Staluka, to Cummins for the spike. Nope, she holds back. Sets it over. Fawcett sets that one just over the net. Staluka punches it over. Nice save there. Bierman gets it over. Good hustle by Potosi on that one. Staluka to Cummins. That spike is down and in. Nice spike there by Jocelyn Cummins. She has a lot of those tonight. Off of the hands of Potosi. Kaylee Fawcett's got the serve for the Zephyrs. Cooley to Siegert, to Weber, to Steluka at the net, no good. 23-20, Benton leading. Bierman up to serve for the Chieftans. Serves over to Langkamp, to Steluka, to Cummins, out. Probably shouldn't have called that one before the line judge because it was close. Bierman up again. Players on the Potosi side brought fans. They're smart. I wish I had one of those up here. I need to think about that. I need to invest in one of those bad boys. It is hot in here. That one off of Langkamp's arms goes into the ceiling. Potosi still fighting. Benton's going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. Third set here in Benton. They lead 23-22. They're up 2-0 and looking to close it out, but Potosi battling back here behind the serves of Bierman. She's got the ball in her hands, ready to go. Langkamp gets that one. Steluka to Cummins. Out. Cummins has been good on those spikes, but she's had trouble getting the last couple in. Oh my gosh, I didn't stop playing the replay. I'm so sorry about that. Holy cow, first time. First time. Bierman up again. Nice serve there to Fawcett. To Steluka. To Steluka. Back to Siegert. To Bierman. To Travers. Finds it. Got it. Potosi at set point. This would be a big one for him. 23-24. Steluka meets that one at the net. Oh, they got it. We're going to set 4. What a save by Potosi there. And we will be right back. Again, thank you to our 3 sponsors for tonight: Penn State Bank, Kern Plumbing and Heating, and Be Rooted Chiropractic and Wellness. Potosi battles back big time there in that set to win 25-23, and we go to set 4. Potosi was down a good amount there. Benton was on the heels of winning, and Potosi was able to rally back. 54 of you out there watching on YouTube right now, so I should have 54 likes. You know I'm doing better than 3 likes. I'm watching. That's pathetic. Let me tell you something. I'm just kidding. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We are going to set 4 here in Benton. On the floor for the Zephyrs, Steluka, Santiago, Ward, Fawcett, and Cummins, but Langkamp, the libero, about to check in. And on the floor for the Chieftans, we've got Bierman, Weber, Travers, Cooley, and Udelhoven. But again, the libero's checking in as we speak. That is Siegert checking in, taking out Cooley, number 10, Lily Cooley. Cummins has the serve for the Zephyrs to start the match, or the set, sorry. And we're off. Steluka with the spike. Got it. That one was in. Again, if you want to take in the pep rally tonight, which is after the varsity match, you have to be here. I am not live streaming that. For one, I'm on the wrong side of the gym. Cummins on the serve. And number two, I have other things to attend to. That one, point to Potosi. They get the arrow back. Every home match so far has been 5 sets. I'm just saying, we're in 4. Bierman up to serve. Langkamp digs that one out to Staluka. Sets it over. Saved by Bierman. Nice dig there. Santiago puts that one over to Cooley, to Bierman, to Travers, to Staluka, to Fawcett, to Santiago. Here we go again. Travers puts that one down again to Fawcett. Staluka to Staluka, spiked, and down it goes. Nice spike. I didn't put up the scoreboard, huh? Oh, I did. I just didn't put up the sponsor thing. We don't need the sponsor thing up. My little chime thing was going off. Santiago up to serve for the Zephyrs. People using their programs to fan themselves off in the gym. It is hot. That one's an ace in anybody's book. 3-1, Benton taking the lead here. Early lead with Faith Santiago serving. I might need to take a break here and get a drink of water. I should have done that in the break, I'm aware. I'm unprofessional. Another ace. Get my water bottle ready. I got a giant water bottle that I set up here with me. Another ace. Santiago on a roll for serves. 5-1, Benton leading. Pulfer, you trip over my wires. That's the second time you've walked in front of me. Don't trip over my wires. Santiago on the serve. Marissa Pulfer, JV player. She's walking in front of me. She's so close to all my cables. Cummins to Staluka to Ward. Down it goes. Nice spike there by Elizabeth Ward. Benton on a little run here early. 6-1, they lead. Santiago serves. Scales Mountain people starting to roll in for the pep rally. That net battle won by Potosi, and they're going to say point to Benton. Landed on the line, I think. Potosi's going to take a timeout. She's way down on the court. She's got to run up to the official there and get his attention. There, you got it. Okay. All righty. And we will be right back.
On Thursday, September 29th, the Benton Zephyr volleyball team takes on the Shullsburg Miners. Every year, the Benton volleyball team hosts an annual fight night where they raise money for someone in need. This year, we are raising money for a local Benton resident who has been courageously battling cancer. There will be raffle prizes of 50-50 and other ways to donate available that night, so come on down to Benton High School for an awesome night of fundraising, community building, and some great volleyball. That's Thursday, September 29th. Be there!
Short. But I'm going to put that shirt logo up again one more time for a little bit. If you want to buy a shirt, you can scan that QR code. Another ace for Faith Santiago. It's going to cover up it's going to be behind the graphic. Okay. I'm not going to see it, but it's there. 8-1. But if you scan that QR code with your phone's camera, a little link will pop up. You can go order a shirt until 11:59 Sunday night to support Liz Gore and her family as she battles cancer. That one out of bounds. That was a nice spike by Cooley, but it goes out. Benton on a, I think, 9-0 run now. I'll take the shirt logo off in about 10 seconds. Give you a chance one more time to scan that code if you want to. Santiago's serve is over. That's Siegert to Bierman to Travers, gets it over. Santiago to Staluka, who gets it over. Bierman back over to that Weber, and they're not able to get it back over, so point to Benton. Let's take that logo, shirt thing off. Santiago on a 10-serve run, I believe, here for the Zephyrs. Serves over again. Bierman to Travers, almost broke that serve. To Ward, Staluka hits it in the net, and there you go. Potosi gets it back. Good run by Faith Santiago, though, there. Probably 4 or 5 aces, it felt like, in there. And now 17, Malia Weber up to serve for the Chieftains. Serves over, and Langkamp and Cummins miscommunicate on that one. That is an ace for the Chieftains. Weber serve over to Fawcett. To Steluka, set that one over. Saved by Bierman. Langkamp sets it to Steluka. Back to Zoe, who's going to have to get it over. She does. This is Travers, sets it over. A set fest going on both sides here. Here comes Ward for the spike. Blocked at the net. Down it goes. Nice spike. Elizabeth Ward with the spike there. Subs coming in for Potosi. That's Caitlin Guiney taking out Weber. And Steluka Halley on the serve. 11-3. That hit was out. No, they didn't hit it. You got to argue your case, though. I agree with it. That's playing the game. Here we go. Halley Steluka up to serve again. That serve just going to get over. Nice dig. Steluka with the spike. Blocked at the net. We'll give him the block as well. Nice block by Potosi. That was Travers on a block there, and the serve goes to Siegert, the libero. 12-4, Benton leading. They also lead sets 2-1. Siegert's serve is over. Cummins handles it to Steluka, to Fawcett. Just punches it over and got it. Benton caught a lucky break there. They'll take it. Zoe Steluka back to serve for the Zephyrs. 13-4 here in Benton. Serves over. Bierman punches it over. Fawcett to Steluka, back to Fawcett. Down it goes, nice dig. Almost a great save there. Siegert and Bierman almost pulled one out there. 14-4. Zoe Steluka serve. Potosi's been down before though and crawled back in that third set, so do not count them out yet. We need a towel. We got a wet spot on the floor, I guess. They found one of the Benton shirts they're trying to throw in and use as a towel. Somebody has to have a towel, don't they? Oh, don't do that way. There's towels. Let's go. There we go. We have towels here in Benton last time I checked. There we go. Clutch towel run there by Coach Deidre Nice. 14-4. Zoe Steluka waiting to serve. It is, again, very warm in this gym. Surprised we haven't had the towel off the floor a couple more times. Steluka's serve coming in, jump serve, it's over. Siegert to Cooley. That was Udeholven who hit it over. Now Fawcett with the spike. Back to the back row. Siegert, nice bump. Bierman puts that one over. Let's see, that's Zoe Steluka, right? Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Cummins with that one. I need to slow down again. Boy, every once in a while I just get my tongue tied. Fawcett with the spike. That one's a little bit out. Just a little bit. Oh, what are we calling here? What do we call here? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Definitely don't know what happened there. 15-4. Again, two very experienced officials here tonight, though. Trevor Nichols and Jeff Fellenser, who officiate tons of stuff. And we need lots more officials in every sport. So WIAAWI.org and be an official. You can find all the information there. Zoe Steluka on the serve now for the Zephyrs. That one goes into the net. Potosi gets that one back in the arrow. This is Cassie Cooley up to serve. She's been pretty good serving for the Zephyrs, for the Chieftans tonight. Nice dig there by Steluka. Udeholven now punches that one over. Fawcett and Langkamp both hit that one. Switch the arrow, you idiot. People walking in front of my setup trying to trigger my wires. Nice dig there by Steluka. They get that one back over. Bierman with the spike. Oh my gosh, what hit by Cummins, but she hit the floor hard. She's tough though. She hit the line though in that effort. And that was effort. Holy cow. She got up pretty quick from that one. I probably would have laid around for a little bit longer. That one out of bounds. Smart play by Langkamp not to go for that one. Ducked under it just in time. And she's got the serve. So Jenna Lanecamp up to serve. Ward checked out. And I don't know who checked in. I don't know who came in for. It was probably Santiago, I'm thinking. Dig there by Siegert. Fawcett to Santiago. Out of bounds. Back to Potosi it goes. They trail 16-8. Or 8-16, I guess they trail. That is, don't trip over my wires. Why do they have to walk right in front of me? It's a big gym. You don't have to walk right in front of me. Cummins slaps that one down. Steluka to Zoe Steluka. That one's off the fingertips of Cooley. They're going to call a lift anyways. It goes back to Benton. Again, Potosi was in a very similar situation in set 3, and they came back and won that one. So not even close to over here in Benton. Fawcett with the serve. Nice serve there. Siegert gets it to Bierman to Cooley. Nice spike, but saved by Fawcett. Here comes Zoe Steluka. Set that one at the net, but actually that probably wasn't going to make it over, but it got saved by Potosi. But they get the point anyways. Traver checks back in, and it is Cooley up to serve for the Chieftains. That one is just a little low. And it is Cummins up to serve. Jones checks in for Fawcett on the Zephyr side. We had a check in over here, but I missed it. That one off of the hands of Bierman, or Siegert, sorry. That's an ace. The names are messing with me because there's, the two Coolies, obviously, but then you got Bierman and Siegert, which are just two very well-known Potosi names, and I mix them up all the time, so it makes it confusing. That one drops. We got 20-9. Benton leading here in the fourth set. They're up 2-1. Cummins on the serve for the Zephyrs. Jim's starting to fill up a little bit more for that pep rally. That is an ace for Cummins. 21-9. Potosi on their heels here. They're going to need a monster comeback now. Cummins still on that serve. Serves over into the net, out of bounds. Bierman tried punching it over, but it went out. 22-9. Cummins on a streak here. I wonder if Potosi has any timeouts left. They might not. I don't know. I don't know how many timeouts you get. I should really look these up because they're the same rules that I question every time. Travers with that one. Spike got it. Nice spike there by Travers. 22-10. And the serve goes back to Potosi. And it is Bierman. Zariah Jones digs that one. Nice dig. Bierman to Travers. Spike down. Hits Cummins. Nice spike there. 22-11. Bierman on the serve. Nice serve there, dug out by Jones. Dead again. Bierman serving up a couple points here. Zephyrs need to rally and finish this one off. They can't. The Potosi's been making runs tonight. Boy, I am struggling. Holy cow. It's a long day, people. Jones on that one. Steluka for the spike. Got it. Nice spike there by Zoe Steluka. I don't think I got that replay, but we'll find out in a little bit. Lanecamp checks in for Ward. Santiago back to serve for the Zephyrs. Serves in. It is over. Siegert gets it to Bierman, to Cooley. Out. She hit that out of the net. Benton at match point. 24-12. Santiago has it. Serve is up. It is in. Udelhoven gets it to Cooley, to Bierman. We got a lift or a double hit, and Benton wins this one 3-1 here in Benton. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors, Benton State Bank, Kern Plumbing and Heating, and Be Rooted Chiropractic and Health for being sponsors tonight. That is it for tonight. We are not sticking around for the pep rally, so thanks again. My name is Kyle Kern. I am a teacher for Benton Schools and the social media guy. Benton again wins this one 3-1. That'll do it for us here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night for Benton Scales Mound Shullsburg Knights football as they host the Potosi Chieftans here in Swift Park in Benton, Wisconsin. If you're going to live stream us again, you can find us in the same spots tomorrow. So come on and watch, or come on down to Swift Park and take it in for real. Alrighty, we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll see you later.